What's up, everyone? Welcome to Power Play with CJ. In the last couple of years, going back to the 2012 draft and then this year, there's a direct correlation between a highly touted American player that was going to be a top 10, top 15 pick, and then slipped to the later rounds of the draft. On 2012, it was Nick Ebert of the Winter Spitfires that Los Angeles drafted with the last pick in the draft. And then this year, it's Clarke, who had a really, really tough year. He was injured for a lot of it. Played through a lot of injuries, played through a concussion, had 12 points in 54 games. As a right winger that was likened by me to James Neal at the start of the season, and it's just been a tough deal for him. Got traded from the North Bay Battalion to Saginaw, and just really never seemed to hit his stride this year, and it's unfortunate. Ebert this year, his last year in Major Juniors, I'm just gonna say this is my vote of confidence for Clarke, and why you can't put too much stock into draft reports and where it's not where you start, it's where you finish. Ebert again was going to be a top 10, top 15 pick in 2012, and then that year just nosedived through the draft and ended up going 211th to Los Angeles. Last year he had a nightmare season where he was minus 39 with the Winter Spitfires team that drastically underachieved, and then this year turned it around. He had 54 points, I believe, 51 points in I think 55 games, and was plus 53. He really turned his game around, showed strides of, this is why he was highly touted. And then for the playoffs, Guelph has, I'm just pulling up around 8 points in 12 games. He's really shown his all-around game. And I know part of it was he was relying too much on talent and not enough on hard work. That was the knock on him going into that draft, is that he wasn't willing to put the effort in. But this year it looks like he's turned that around, and I think with some time in Manchester, the AHL, he can be the crown jewel of Los Angeles' farm system. And there's a reason why he was so highly touted. That's because he has this amazing ability to play hockey and to play in all situations and be an all-around defenseman that teams want in your franchise. I think Clarke is going to have a great year next year. I think he's going to fall to the 6th round. I think a team that already has a great team, a great farm system, whether it's Anaheim, whether it's the Boston Bruins, whether it's his hometown St. Louis Blues, is going to draft him and end up with one hell of a player. I like Clarke. Again, this year was a nightmare for the young man. But I'll tell you one thing: when you go through years like this, whether it's in hockey, whether it's in the real world, you come out of it a better person and you learn from it. And that's why I really would like to see my Bruins take him, because he plays like a Bruin. He's got some tenacity. He loves to shoot the puck. And I think if he can get a fresh start next season, clean slate to start the season with Saginaw, he's going to be a guy that's one of the elite scorers in the Ontario Hockey League, and he's done nothing to disprove that. I mean, his talent level is immense, and again, it's just a really, really disappointing season on every front for him. And I'm sure at times it felt like nothing was going right for him, but you stayed the course, you put the work in, and I think he's going to be fine. I think he's going to be a fine prospect. This year was just almost a lost year in its development. Probably better off just sitting out the year in so many ways, but I think as a person, as a hockey player, he's grown. And, looking at Nick Ebert from where he was 2 years ago to where he is now, I think that could be a similar situation with Clarke. Maybe I'm being naive. Maybe I'm overvaluing an 18-year-old kid, but my thing is that the kid's 18. He can still, he's still got it. See what happens. But anyway, that's all I got this episode of the Power Play with CJ on the Clarke, Nick Ebert connection. Stay tuned for episodes throughout the playoffs and beyond. Later, guys.